The mind is both your greatest ally and your most dangerous foe. It can propel you to unimaginable heights or trap you in the depths of despair. The difference lies in how you choose to wield this powerful weapon. Make no mistake, your mind is a weapon, and like any weapon, it requires skill, discipline, and unwavering commitment to master. Many of us go through life allowing our minds to run wild, unchecked and undisciplined. We let negative thoughts take root, doubts flourish, and fears paralyze us. We become prisoners of our own making, trapped behind bars forged from our limiting beliefs and self-imposed restrictions. But it does not have to be this way. You have the power to break free, to reclaim control, and to turn your mind into an unstoppable force for positive change. This war with your mind is not about suppressing thoughts or denying emotions. It's about harnessing the full potential of your mental faculties, about training your mind to work for you rather than against you. It's about cultivating a mindset of growth, resilience, and unwavering determination. The first step in this war is awareness. You must become acutely conscious of your thought patterns. Notice how your mind reacts to challenges, to setbacks, to criticism. Observe the automatic responses that have been programmed into you over years of conditioning. This awareness is your first line of defense. Once you are aware of these patterns, you can begin to challenge them. Question the validity of your negative thoughts. Are they based on facts or merely assumptions? Are they helping you move forward or holding you back? Remember, just because you think something does not make it true, your thoughts are not facts. They are interpretations, often flawed and biased. Let me share a story with you. There was once a young athlete who dreamed of Olympic gold. From a young age, she dedicated herself to her sport, training relentlessly. But despite her efforts, she kept falling short in competitions. With each failure, her mind became her worst enemy. "You are not good enough," it whispered. "You will never make it," it taunted. But one day, she decided to go to war with these thoughts. She began to challenge them, to question their validity. She started replacing them with empowering affirmations. "I am capable," she told herself. "I am improving every day. I have what it takes to succeed." At first, it felt fake forced, but she persisted. Day after day, she battled against her negative self-talk. And slowly, something remarkable began to happen. Her performance started to improve. Her confidence grew. The war wasn't over, but she was winning more battles than she was losing. 2 years later, she stood on the Olympic podium, a gold medal around her neck. She had not only defeated her opponents, she had conquered her own mind. This is the power that lies within each of us, the power to reshape our reality by reshaping our thoughts. But make no mistake, this is not a quick fix or an easy solution. It's a war, and wars are not won overnight. They require strategy, persistence, and unwavering commitment. You must be prepared to fight this battle every single day, sometimes every single hour. One of the most powerful weapons in this war is your words. The language you use, both in your internal dialogue and in your communication with others, shapes your reality. Words have power. It can uplift or destroy, motivate or discourage. Choose them wisely. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "How can I," instead of "This is impossible." Say, "This is challenging, but I am up for it." These small shifts in language can create monumental shifts in your mindset and consequently in your life. Another crucial strategy in this war is to build mental resilience. Life will throw challenges at you. That's inevitable. But it's not the challenges themselves that define you. It's how you respond to them. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Start by embracing discomfort. Too often, we shy away from difficult situations, seeking the path of least resistance. But growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Push yourself to do things that scare you, that challenge you. With each small victory, your confidence will grow and your resilience will strengthen. I once knew a businessman who had built a successful company from the ground up, but a series of poor decisions and market shifts led to its collapse. He lost everything: his business, his savings, his confidence. For months he wallowed in despair, his mind a battlefield of regret and self-recrimination. But then something shifted. He decided to reframe his experience. Instead of seeing it as a catastrophic failure, he chose to view it as a valuable lesson. He dissected every decision, every mistake, extracting wisdom from each one. He used this knowledge to start a new venture, one that was even more successful than the first. This man went to war with the part of his mind that wanted to give up, that told him he was a failure. He fought against the urge to play it safe, to retreat into mediocrity. And in doing so, he not only reclaimed his success, but surpassed his previous achievements. This is a power that lies within each of us, the power to turn our greatest defeats into our most profound victories. But it requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to see opportunities where others see only obstacles. In this war with your mind, your habits are your foot soldiers. They are the daily actions that, over time, shape your character and determine your destiny. Positive habits reinforce positive thoughts, creating an upward spiral of growth and achievement. Choose one habit that, will have a positive impact on your life. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier to work on your goals. Maybe it's reading for 30 minutes every day to expand your knowledge. Maybe it's exercising regularly to boost your energy and mood. Whatever it is, commit to it. At first, it will be a battle. Your mind will resist change, clinging to old patterns and comfortable routines. But persist. Fight through the resistance. Because with each day that you follow through, you are not just building a habit. You are rewiring your brain. You are proving to yourself that you have the power to change, to grow, to become the person you aspire to be. In this war, your focus is your sniper rifle. It allows you to zero in on what truly matters, to block out distractions and noise. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless notifications, the constant barrage of information. All of these can scatter your mental energy, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and unproductive. Learn to guard your focus fiercely. Set clear boundaries. Turn off notifications. Carve out periods of deep, uninterrupted work. Train your mind to stay on task, to resist the urge to constantly switch between activities. This level of focus is a superpower in today's distracted world. I remember a writer who struggled for years to finish her novel. She had the talent, the ideas, the passion, but she couldn't seem to make progress. Her mind was a battlefield of distractions and self-doubt. Every time she sat down to write, she found herself checking email, scrolling through social media, or second-guessing every sentence. Then she declared war on these mental habits. She set up a distraction-free writing space. She used website blockers to cut off access to social media during her writing hours. She set a timer and forced herself to write without editing for set periods. The first few days were excruciating. Her mind rebelled, craving the dopamine hit of constant stimulation. But she persisted, and slowly something magical began to happen. The words started to flow. Ideas that had been trapped behind a wall of distraction broke free. Within 6 months, she had completed her novel, a task that had eluded her for years. This is the power of focused attention. It's like a laser capable of cutting through the toughest mental barriers, but it requires practice, discipline, and a willingness to sit with discomfort. In this war with your mind, your beliefs are your fortresses. They are the strongholds that either protect you or imprison you. Limiting beliefs, those insidious thoughts that tell you what you can't do, what you are not capable of, are like enemy fortresses in your mental landscape. They must be identified, challenged, and ultimately demolished. Start by questioning your beliefs. Where they come from? Are they based on facts or merely on past experiences or others' opinions? Remember, a belief is just a thought you have thought so many times that it feels true. But feeling true does not make it true. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of "I'm not good at public speaking," try "I am improving my public speaking skills every time I practice," instead of "I will never be successful." Say, "I am learning and growing every day, moving closer to my goals." This is not about positive thinking or wishful daydreaming. It's about creating a mental environment conducive to growth and achievement. It's about building fortresses of confidence and capability rather than prisons of self-doubt and limitation. Your emotions are your allies, if you know how to use them. Too often we let our emotions control us, allowing fear to hold us back or anger to drive us to poor decisions. But emotions, when properly channeled, can be incredibly powerful motivators. Learn to use fear as a compass, pointing you toward growth opportunities. Use frustration as fuel for improvement. Let joy reinforce positive habits and celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, is a crucial skill in this mental warfare. I once met a man who had a paralyzing fear of public speaking. The mere thought of standing in front of an audience sent him into a panic. This fear had held him back in his career for years, causing him to pass up promotions and opportunities. One day, he decided to go to war with this fear. Instead of trying to eliminate it, he chose to reframe it. He started to view his racing heart and sweaty palms not as signs of weakness, but as his body preparing for an important task. He used breathing exercises to calm his nerves and visualization techniques to boost his confidence. The first few times he spoke publicly were still terrifying, but each time he pushed through, he used his fear as motivation to prepare thoroughly, to practice relentlessly. And with each successful presentation, his confidence grew. Today, he's a sought-after speaker in his industry. The fear never completely disappeared, but he learned to harness it, to use it as a tool rather than allowing it to control him. This is the power of emotional mastery in the war with your mind. In this battle, your physical health is your armor. A healthy body supports a healthy mind. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep are not luxuries. They are necessities. They provide you with the energy, clarity, and resilience needed to wage this mental war day after day. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Treat your body with respect. Fuel it with nutritious food, strengthen it with regular exercise. Rest it with sufficient sleep. Your mind and body are interconnected. Neglect one and the other will suffer. Remember, your mind is not about achieving perfection. It's about progress, about becoming a little bit better each day. There will be setbacks. There will be days when the negative thoughts seem to be winning. But don't let these temporary defeats discourage you. They are just battles, not the war. The key is to keep showing up, to keep fighting. Each time you challenge a negative thought, each time you push through fear, each time you choose growth over comfort, you are winning. These small victories accumulate over time, gradually reshaping your mental landscape. In this war, continuous learning is your intelligence gathering. The more you learn, the more resources you have at your disposal. Read voraciously. Seek out new experiences. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Every new piece of knowledge, every new skill you acquire is another weapon in your mental arsenal. There was once a woman who had grown up in poverty, surrounded by negativity and low expectations. Her mind was a battlefield of self-doubt and limiting beliefs. People like us don't succeed was a constant refrain in her head. But one day, she decided she'd had enough. She declared war on these thoughts. She started reading every self-improvement book she could get her hands on. She sought out mentors. She set audacious goals for herself. It wasn't easy. The old thoughts kept trying to reassert themselves. There were days when giving up seemed like the easiest option, but she persisted. She challenged every negative thought. She celebrated every small victory. She used every setback as a learning opportunity. Today, she's a successful entrepreneur running a multi-million-dollar company. More importantly, she's broken the cycle of poverty and negativity in her family. She's living proof that when you go to war with the limitations in your mind, you can reshape your entire life. This is the war you're fighting. It's not against an external enemy, but against the parts of your own mind that hold you back. It's a war for your potential, for your dreams, for the life you know you are capable of living. Remember, your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The choice is yours. Every day you have the opportunity to reshape your thoughts, to challenge your limitations, to push beyond your comfort zone. This war won't be easy. There will be days when you feel like you are losing ground. But remember, as long as you keep fighting, you haven't lost. Every small victory, every positive thought, every step forward, they all count. They're all moving you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Go to war with your mind. Fight against the thoughts that limit you. Battle the fears that hold you back. Wage war on mediocrity and settle for nothing less than your best self. Your mind is a battlefield, but you are the general. You have the power to direct your thoughts, to shape your beliefs, to determine the outcome of this war. It won't be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. Because when you win this war, and you will win if you persist, you won't just change your thoughts, you will change your life, you will unlock potential you never knew you had. You will achieve things you once thought impossible. This is your life, your one precious life. Don't let it be dictated by unchallenged thoughts or limiting beliefs. Go to war with your mind. Fight for your dreams. Fight for your potential. Fight for the extraordinary life you know. Deep down, you are capable of living. The battle begins now. Every moment is an opportunity to reshape your thoughts, to rewire your brain, to move closer to your goals. Don't wait for motivation. Create it. Don't hope for change. Be the change. Remember, in this war, retreat is not an option. Surrender is not in your vocabulary. You are here to win, to conquer the limitations of your mind, to break through barriers and achieve greatness. So stand tall, square your shoulders, take a deep breath. You are about to embark on the most important battle of your life. The war with your mind starts now, and make no mistake, you are going to win. Your mind has incredible power. It's time to harness that power, to direct it towards your goals and dreams. Every thought is a choice. Every belief is a decision. You have the power to choose thoughts that empower you, beliefs that propel you forward. Your mind is a garden. Every day you have the choice to plant seeds of positivity, of growth, of success. Or you can allow weeds of negativity and self-doubt to take root. Choose wisely. Tend to your mental garden with care and diligence. Consistency is key. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small positive choices day after day. It's about gradually rewiring your brain, creating new neural pathways that support your goals and aspirations. Each time you catch a negative thought and replace it with a positive one, you are winning a battle. Each time you push through fear and take action, you are gaining ground. Each time you choose growth over comfort, you are advancing in this war. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. What you focus on expands. So focus on what you want, not on what you fear. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Focus on solutions, not problems. Your words are spells. They have the power to create or destroy, to heal or harm. Choose your words carefully. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. The way you talk to yourself shapes your self-image and influences your actions. Be your own greatest ally, not your harshest critic. This war with your mind is about transformation. It's about shedding old, limiting identities, and embracing a new, empowered version of yourself. Every day you have the opportunity to reinvent yourself, to step into a higher version of who you are. Your mind is a powerful computer. The thoughts you consistently think are like programs running in the background, influencing every decision and action. It's time to debug your mental software, to delete the viruses of self-doubt and install new programs of confidence and capability. Gratitude is your secret weapon. It's impossible to feel grateful and negative at the same time. Cultivate a practice of daily gratitude. Focus on what's going right in your life, on the progress you have made, on the opportunities before you. This simple shift in focus can transform your entire mental landscape. Remember, in this war, comparison is the enemy. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, your own progress. Everyone is on their own unique journey. Run your own race. Visualization is a powerful tool in this mental warfare. See yourself succeeding. Imagine in vivid detail the life you want to create. Feel the emotions of achieving your goals. This is not mere daydreaming. It's mental rehearsal, programming your subconscious mind for success. Your environment plays a crucial role. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people who believe in you, who challenge you to grow. Immerse yourself in books, podcasts, and content that feeds your mind with empowering ideas. Your environment shapes your thoughts, so choose it wisely. Perfectionism is not your ally. It's a trap that can paralyze you with fear of failure. Instead, embrace progress. Celebrate small wins. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in this mental battle. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-liberation. Holding on to past hurts and resentments only weighs you down, cluttering your mental battlefield with unnecessary baggage. Learn to forgive others and yourself. It does not mean condoning harmful actions. It means freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions. Patience is a virtue in this mental warfare. Change takes time. Neural pathways that have been reinforced for years don't rewire overnight. But with consistent effort, with daily battles won, you will see transformation. Trust the process. Have faith in your ability to change and grow. Curiosity is your compass. Stay open to new ideas, new perspectives. Question your assumptions. Be willing to admit when you are wrong and adjust your course. A flexible mind is a resilient mind, better equipped to navigate the challenges of life. Your intuition is a powerful ally. Learn to listen to that quiet inner voice, the one that often knows what's best for you. In the noise of daily life, in the chaos of conflicting thoughts, your intuition can guide you towards your true path. This war with your mind is about reclaiming your power. Too often, we give our power away to circumstances, to other people's opinions, to our own fears and doubts. It's time to take that power back. You are the author of your life story. Pick up the pen and write a tale of triumph. In this battle, creativity is your secret passage. When you are feeling stuck, when the same old thoughts keep circling, tap into your creative side. Paint, write, dance, sing, express yourself in ways that bypass your logical mind and connect you with your deeper self. Creativity can open new pathways in your mind, offering fresh perspectives and innovative solutions. Your breath is your anchor. When thoughts become overwhelming, when emotions threaten to sweep you away, return to your breath. It's always there, a steady rhythm to ground you in the present moment. Deep conscious breathing can shift your physiological state, calming your mind and bringing clarity. In this battle, embracing uncertainty is a strength, not a weakness. The mind often craves certainty, clinging to old patterns out of fear of the unknown. But growth lies in the unknown and stepping out of your comfort zone. Learn to be comfortable with discomfort. See uncertainty not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and discovery. This war with your mind is about claiming your right to joy, to fulfillment, to a life lived on your own terms. Don't let anyone, including your own inner critic, tell you that you don't deserve happiness and success. You do. Claim it. Fight for it. Persistence is your greatest ally. There will be days when you feel like you're losing ground, when old thought patterns reassert themselves with a vengeance. But remember, setbacks are not defeats. They are opportunities to regroup, to reassess your strategy, to come back stronger. Your mind is like a muscle. The more you exercise it in positive ways, the stronger it becomes. Each time you choose an empowering thought over a limiting one, you are building mental strength. Each time you take action despite fear, you are developing courage. These qualities compound over time, transforming you from the inside out. Self-compassion is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. Self-criticism only reinforces negative thought patterns. Self-compassion, on the other hand, creates a supportive inner environment conducive to growth and change. Your mind is not just about personal triumph. As you transform your thoughts, as you overcome your limitations, you become an inspiration to others. Your growth has a ripple effect, positively impacting those around you. By winning this inner war, you contribute to making the world a better place. Remember that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Seek out mentors, coaches, therapists, people who can offer guidance and support in your journey of mental transformation. You don't have to fight this war alone. Your mind is incredibly powerful, but it's not infallible. Learn to question your thoughts, to examine your beliefs critically. Just because you think something does not make it true. Develop the habit of challenging your assumptions, of looking at situations from multiple perspectives. Consistency trumps intensity. It's not about making dramatic changes in a day or a week. It's about showing up day after day, fighting the small battles, making incremental progress. Over time, these small victories accumulate into massive transformation. Your actions reinforce your thoughts, and your thoughts drive your actions. It's a reciprocal relationship. Act in ways that align with your goals and aspirations. Even when you don't feel like it, your actions will gradually reshape your thoughts and beliefs. This war with your mind is about liberation. It's about freeing yourself from the constraints of limiting beliefs, from the prison of negative self-talk. As you win this war, you will experience a sense of freedom and possibility that perhaps you have never known before. The war with your mind is the most important battle you will ever fight. It's a war that determines the course of your entire life. Every thought, every belief, every decision is a skirmish in this ongoing conflict. But you have everything you need to emerge victorious. You have the power to reshape your mind, to rewrite your story, to recreate your life. The war has begun, but the victory is already within your grasp. Go forth with courage, with determination, with the unshakable belief in your ability to triumph. Your mind is a battlefield, but you are the general. Lead yourself to victory. The world is waiting for you to unleash your full potential. The time is now, the place is here. The person is you. Win the war with your mind, and you win at life. The battle begins anew with each dawn, with each breath, with each thought. Fight on, brave warrior. Your greatest victories lie ahead.